What I call the world game now is an exercise that I have been following through for a great many years. Can you hear me in back all right? And it started with my being in the United States Navy at the time of World War I. At that time, the navies represented investment of all the science, all the chemistry, all the physics, all the mathematics known about our universe. And I was shocked that it was only going in this negative thing of killing. We had this extraordinary technology. Men were not doing anything with that kind of accuracy on the land in relation to trying to make man a success. It became very quickly apparent that the fundamental raison d'etre in all of our statecraft is based on Thomas Malthus. Now, Thomas Malthus was the scientific servant of the masters of the earth at the time. He's the first economist in the history of man to receive the total vital statistics from around the spherical earth. And in 1800, he wrote his first book, which he said, apparently man was reproducing himself much more rapidly in producing goods to support himself. Therefore, very sad, but man is supposed to be a failure. Shall we inform the whole world at that time being more than 90% illiterate and unable to then to even read any information that was sent to them? Should we try to inform the whole world there's nowhere nearly enough to go around, we divide up evenly and all die slowly together? And that didn't seem logical to them at all. They said, what we can do is the following. All these people out here are ignorant of what we know about, and because they're ignorant, they think they have some hope. And we know they don't have hope, most of them. Why eliminate their hope? They're going to die, poor characters, and you might just as well let them die in ignorance. Ignorance and hope. This is the kindest thing to do. And that's exactly what they did do.
What if I told you, John, what many see as problems in the world are actually solutions in transition?
Poverty, crime, war, disease, even the ongoing destruction of the habitat. What if they were actually productive forces, assisting a larger end? What separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom is that we have no natural predators. Nothing out there to snatch us up for an afternoon snack. We're also uniquely aware of our own mortality and fight it. With hospitals, medicine, inoculations, little stopping us from reproducing to the very limit of our host. At least not externally. Evolution had to do something a bit different with us. So, instead, we are our own predators. Predator in one. Which explains not only why humans murder each other at a rate unparalleled by any other species, but also why we've generated a social structure that by systemic force further ensures a consistent rate of premature mortality.
You mean structural violence?
Embedded into the very design of civilization itself.
So that is what the Malthusian mandate does. Regulate how to kill off the weak.
No. The mandate isn't a policy of action, it's a policy of inaction.
A commitment not to interfere with the natural course of the system.
So the invisible hand of the market has a machete.
I don't expect to win you over, John. I'm just telling you the way it is. I agree it's ugly, but without the premature death that capitalism brings in the form of inequality, that planet would have flown off its axis long ago. As you know, the Industrial Revolution set in motion population growth that was hyperbolic. And out of the 70 million who now die each year, 30 million do so because of unequal conditions.
So 40% of all global deaths are structurally inflicted. You know there's a word for that, Simon.
Oh, don't be dramatic. Again, this is system-level behavior, John, not some nefarious conspiracy.
You want to know what the population would be if this wasn't the case.
If we removed inequality-driven mortality for the last 100 years, accounting for fertility, about 16 billion would be sucking up resources on that planet today, with a carrying capacity still at only 10 billion. And you think things are messy now?
First of all, Simon,